Go ahead and introduce yourself, stage name, where you're from, and how long you've been DJing.
What's up? Go by Free W. Name's Benjamin, or just Ben. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, Northside Hospital, and I've been DJing for about 2 years, I guess.
What first got you into DJing?
I think I've always wanted to try it eventually, but a friend of mine had a board and I played around with it, like just over 2 years ago. So, and then after that, I just wanted to keep playing around.
Can you describe your style or influences to DJing?
I mean, I started off with trance, and there's not really much DJing other than smooth transitions there. And I, I really just like it how it sounds better, just a smooth transition over and over. I'm playing around with more choppy, fast stuff, but I don't know.
Any artists or DJs in particular that kind of sparked your originality or your brand, so to speak?
Well, what first got me into electronic music was I would have to credit Approaching Nirvana. They did. They are not very big. They most I first heard them probably on like some Minecraft YouTube videos or whatever, and then I got into No Copyright Sounds, and Porter Robinson was definitely, his Worlds album is fucking perfect. That was my first real love of electronic, and then somewhere along the lines I discovered grew Above and Beyond, and then I found out what trance was, and it all went from there.
Can you tell the people one thing that they may not know about you?
There's quite a few things.
Okay.
Is it something interesting or?
Just anything,
I mean, I went to school right there. I think that's pretty fucking cool.
How do you feel about the scene here in Atlanta?
Way better than how do you put it? It's way better than like what you'd expect, honestly. Like we get a lot of big names coming through here, and like we're not one of the main like touristy cities like Miami, New York, or LA, which of course they get so much more. The amount we get is really impressive for what we are.
I think there are some things that we can fix as a community.
Better spaces, I guess, because we only have like two main clubs really that like bring all the consistent touring artists. But yeah, just more spaces in general be great.
So you did the end of the year mix. Can you go into what inspired your set list curation? The vibe you had going into something that represents the end of 2023.
Well, it's more of a collection of 2023. Initially, how it was is I picked two songs from each month, which is why there will be 24, that really stood out to me when I first heard them. Like I was listening, they were like, "Wow, this is incredible." And I did have to swap a few songs because just some in that month weren't just really kicking it for me anymore, I guess. And yeah, I have another playlist on Spotify called Summer of Love. That's where all the other awesome songs go. Pretty much.
What are your goals for your DJing career in 2024?
To literally have fun. I mean, I don't really care where or what. If I play it, cool. Why not? I'll say yes to it. I'm not really trying to get anywhere with this.
What have been some of your biggest challenges so far in the DJing career and community?
Really, just personal, like just pushing myself to actually try to book somewhere, I guess. And thankfully, I found a spot where I could like just ask them.
What's been your most memorable gig so far?
Definitely Twisted Lines because it's like an actual show.
were you opening?
Yeah, I opened the second stage.
Oh, nice.
I was like the only one on the second stage who played techno.
If you had to pick anybody to back with, who would it be?
Right now, I've been really digging Oliver Heldens. I love his like a future house bouncy sound, but he does, and he also goes like hard techno in some of his set, and especially his longer sets. It's really good melodic. Cool guy.
Let's see. If you had to move to any city in the world as a full-time DJ, where would you go and why?
Well, definitely somewhere in Europe. I'd go for the stereotypical answer of Amsterdam, just for the hell of it.
You did mention earlier off cam that you may be moving to Denver, start of 2024. Is that?
Sometime in around the mid 2024 region, around there. We'll see. It's up in the air.
Are you a drinker by choice?
Not my choice.
Why is that my choice?
Well, it's not like people force me to fucking.
Some people have
Yeah.
a hard time saying that. But
Well, yeah, it's my choice now.
Yeah.
Now.
Nice. What's your drink of choice?
I prefer whiskey or any like good European beer.
Okay. How many shots does it take before you are no longer an effective DJ?
I have not tried that. I don't know if I want to try that. I'd probably ballpark for 7 to 10.
7 to 10 shots. It is what goes into the work ethic and hustle of a DJ nowadays.
Social media. It's all social media. You got to get your name out there somehow. If you don't have a following, then you can't really bring in the crowds and no one knows who you are. And which coincides with producing your own music and getting yourself out there. And being good looking in general.
Let's say you have a gun, but it doesn't shoot bullets. What does it shoot?
$100 bills.
$100 bills. Are you shooting them like at yourself and just keeping it, or are you spreading the love?
Oof. Well, if it shoots infinite money, then yes, you could show it to everyone and give it to myself at the same time.
Go ahead and shout out your stage name again, any upcoming shows, projects, shout outs, or anything else you want the people to know.
I got nothing planned currently, but that could change like instantly.
Yeah.
Name's Benjamin. Go by Free W. This has been the end of the year mix. Happy fucking New Year. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, shooting some b-ball out by the pool.
So, are you a drinker?
Yes.
What is your?
I got that on camera.